So, what drives a woman to poison her husband and burn her house down? Well, Lifetime's true crime thriller, A House on Fire, explores the story of Deborah Green, played by Stephanie March. Take a look.
Well, it's a good-looking future, Deb. It could be a lot of work with just you and the kids. Might be nice to have a man around.
Well, obviously I'm gonna need one of those. Or a sperm, anyway. Whose sperm is the better question?
Right. What about Coffee Boy?
Who?
He gave you 600 milligrams of ketamine this morning?
The coffee guy was asking me out?
Yes. Deb, that is what flirting sounds like.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I am good. Thanks for having me.
How much fun was it for you as an actor to dive into the mind of a character like this?
It was really, really fun for me to be able to dive into that kind of character. I don't get that opportunity very often. So
Yeah.
it was great. I so appreciated them taking a chance on me, and I loved the script, and I thought the material was very compelling, and it was an absolute honor to be asked.
Did what was it about Deborah that you latched onto? Did you see her as a villain?
No, I didn't. And that's part of the reason I was really drawn to the script, because in the past, I think every time we hear a crime about a crime like this, we think, oh my God, what's the matter with that woman? She's insane. And there's there's this kind of prurient interest in a person that I think diminishes them and the crime and makes them not people. And I liked the script so much because it was the story of how this could happen to anyone if your better angels do not prevail. And we all have some darkness in us, and we all have trouble. And when you add to that substance abuse and not being treated for mental health issues and not a great family life, you can see how it happens. And that was really important to me.
So do you create an elaborate backstory, or how do you dive into something like this as an actress? How do you approach it?
No, I bought the book upon which House on Fire is based, a book called Bitter Harvest. In speaking to Shamim, we agreed that it might be better not to read the book because the book has a certain point of view, and we were taking a slightly different point of view. That was my understanding anyway. So I did a lot of research into mental health, bipolar disorder, signs of substance abuse. It was more generally speaking about a family dynamic when one person is really wounded and unwell. That was where my research was. I read a few articles about Deborah Green, but it happened in '94. And while I think in my mind, okay, that wasn't that long ago because I was in college, that was forever ago. And our attitudes towards mental health and the way we relay a story have changed and become more sophisticated. And honestly, I didn't think the material that was out there that was available about her was terribly helpful.
Well, there is a new, we got to talk a little Law and Order. There's a new one in the works with Christopher Maloney coming back. Do you think we could see Alex Cabot make an appearance?
There is some talk of that. I never say never. You never know what's going to happen. I think Chris is a terrific actor. I think it's a great idea for a show. I know Mariska's in a few episodes introducing it, and I think we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. We'll take that. I take that as a yes.
You never know.
Well, listen, you never know. Well, I know, folks would love to see you doing that. So off screen, let's talk makeup. She Spoke is your makeup line that you just launched. You launched and you have a special lipstick edition called I'm Speaking in honor of our new Vice President, Kamala Harris. So how did you get into running, creating this makeup line that is so inspirational for women?
Well, thank you. I never really set out to do this, but it is She Spoke. It's custom lipstick. It's a play on the words bespoke. And my partner is Rebecca Perkins, who was head of the makeup department at SVU. So it really has its roots in Law and Order. We just loved working together, and this was something we always wanted to do. We wanted to create custom makeup for our customers and give beauty their voice. So we have custom makeup. You can make it online. We make little mini collections that we drop here and there. And I'm Speaking has been very popular.
I love that. And as a vegan, I have to say I love that your products are vegan and cruelty free. Well, I want to let everybody know that you can catch A House on Fire Saturday, March 13th at 8 p.m. on Lifetime. Stephanie, thank you. And thanks for all that you do.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed it.